Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Ninja Gaiden, whatever, Sigma. I'm the Serious JG. Hey, was Ryu using the same Enma Fang that we got there? Or, I don't know. But we are ready to Ninja Cinema team missions. Play around with the team missions eventually. Be a fun thing to do once we've unlocked some other characters, but we were battling our way up the Statue of Liberty cannon, as it would be known in G Gundam. Which is totally the thing that we should be thinking about right now. Yeah, so last time we got a brand new Whoppet, but since we haven't powered it up at all, I think we'll stick with using our super badass lunar staff bow thingy. Chapter 4, Captive Goddess, Alexei has transformed the Statue of Liberty into his own twisted base of operations. It is the source of the supernatural forces that twine through the city's streets. I don't get that. How is it the source? If he just showed up, he's got the magical evil power. He casts a spell, I guess it is now radiating his energy? I don't know. As if laughing at the concept of liberty, peals of thunder roar, harbingers of the threat facing civilization. The statue must be reclaimed or humanity will suffer. After making his way to Liberty Island, Ryu's steely gaze now falls upon the greater fiend Alexei. Does it? It feels like we're getting ahead of ourselves a little bit, narration, but that's cool. So I've been playing this, like I've mentioned, I've been playing Razor's Edge. Razor's Edge is the Sigma version, more or less, of Ninja Gaiden 3, which got a lot of crap. A lot of people apparently really didn't like Ninja Gaiden 3. Now that I'm playing both of them, kind of like I'm playing that offline, playing this for recording purposes, this does seem like it's actually kind of a better, but not like, I don't think, unless Ninja Gaiden Razor's Edge is way better than Ninja Gaiden 3 was. It's not like as pronounced a difference. It's like people are freaking out about how horrible Ninja Gaiden 3 was apparently. But I'm not gonna keep going back to this, but like it takes me back to that guy who was like really ragging on me for not playing on the right difficulty level and farming for essence in the first game, and just people get really hopped up about this game and how classic Ninja Gaiden for Xbox 360 or Ninja Gaiden Sigma, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, people get really hopped up on these games to the point where it's like, if they had made prequels to like the Star Wars prequels, people got so freaking upset because they cared so much about the original Star Wars films. Like, nobody would really get all that hot and bothered about it if they were a prequel series to some less regarded, or somebody went back and did a remake of like freaking The Last Starfighter. I don't think people would freak the fuck out if it wasn't as good as, or didn't have the same feel that they, remember the original having. Anyway, I guess this is where we go to progress, because we don't seem to be able to get, well, this is interesting. So we're outside of the statue, or at the base. I feel like this would be a great place to end a Grand Theft Auto game. What do you think? It's just not like if I could live forever and had all the time in the world for LPing, I'd eventually get around to LPing several of the Grand Theft Auto games, I'm sure. Grand Theft Auto 4 probably my second choice to LP after Vice City, but and the main thing holding me back from LPing any Grand Theft Auto game is the fact that I couldn't listen to music on the radio because of copyright strikes, and for me that's a pretty big part, especially in Vice City. That's a big part of the atmosphere, is the 80s music. But boy, we fought a lot of these guys in this stage, don't we? Damn it. And I'm not doing it very well. Okay, but the fact that I can't see what the fuck I'm doing is hurting me here. I really need to finish one of them off so that I can get some UTs going from using his energy. I think I just did there. And I missed. Okay. I guess I'll just heal up now instead of... I mean, this was all me screwing up this one area. Like, the really smart thing to do if I wasn't LPing, and every time I try to jump back to the menu, this game really needs a soft reset. Or just a frickin' way to get back to the, like, load your game. Because, oh, I guess a quick game. That would be it. Yeah, because I just did a frickin' terrible job on that fight, that's why. So, I'm just gonna feel like going back and doing it. What the hell was I talking about a minute ago? My brain is all over the place today. I have completely lost whatever it was I was talking about. Last thing I remember talking about was the last Starfighter. But anyway, oh yeah, no, Grand Theft Auto. I don't know why I was going there, but yeah, Grand Theft Auto 4. Very excited when it first came out because it's taken the series back to Liberty City, and Grand Theft Auto 3 was the game that I was the most excited about, and then Vice City, like that was the first Grand Theft Auto game I played extensively. So Vice City was a fun game, and then San Andreas I just wasn't as into. I think the world was just too big. It was really kind of, I liked the character. I liked playing the character. CJ was a fun character, but no, I just wasn't into San Andreas' story as much. I think it just, you got too far removed from actually going after your main objective. Like there was a main thing you should have been trying to do, and it was actually fairly important, and it would seem fairly urgent. But the nature of a Grand Theft Auto game is just run around all over the damn place doing whatever, and not all that focused in on advancing a story, which took away from it a little bit. But I just remember being really excited when Grand Theft Auto 4 came out, and I remember really enjoying the game, and then now I'm thinking, like, again, I really like Nico as a character, and that's what I'm thinking about now, because that game kind of wraps up at their Statue of Liberty, which is, I don't know what they call it. I don't know if they have a funky name for the Statue of Liberty. Liberty City is New York City, named after the Statue of Liberty in their little alternate universe. Or it's called Liberty City for the Statue of Liberty. Damn, like right off the bat. Maybe I can... Will they follow me down these stairs? Yes, they will. That's not necessarily helping me. I was kind of hoping I could find some sort of way that they would get broken up into small... Like, they wouldn't all make the journey together. But instead, I can't... it's not really doing me any good at all. I still can't get off a UT. Except that I can. So get away from there. Charge another one up. I was doing my UT! What that? How the fuck is this an ultimate technique that's that easy for them to interrupt? I hate these guys. I was hitting him with the frickin' staff, and he got his little throw in anyway. Well, still did a lot better than I did last time. So let's go with it. Anyway, yeah, long, pointless, meandering discussion of Grand Theft Auto 4 over. Let's get back to it. I'd love to have a Grand Theft Auto style Ninja Gaiden game, or like a Grand Theft Auto 5 style Ninja Gaiden game where you can switch back and forth between Ryu, Kasumi, and Ayane and just wander around like open world ninjaing stuff. That would be awesome. Especially if they could also, like, you could also do side missions where they hang out in bars and one of them really hates, Oh, wait, yeah, that works because Trevor really wants to murder Michael in Grand Theft Auto 5. So, and Kasumi wants to... No, I'm doing it back. Ayane wants to murder Kasumi. And Ryu could be the guy... I'm blanking on his name. The sort of CJ wannabe from Grand Theft Auto 5. That's Ryu. Ryu's going around like, yo, I'm just trying to make some paper. Okay, let's... Apparently their wings are not susceptible to damage. I think probably not worth farming in this game as much, but I do believe these guys respawn. So, like, if I wanted to try to abuse game mechanics and farm for money, this would be a way to do it. I think these guys respawn. Now, I happen to know, and I happen to know this from reading a fact, I'm not trying to hide that, but our next big, like, missable item that we want to get, which is a crystal... Okay, maybe they don't respawn. Maybe I'm full of shit. But our next big missable item is going to be after we've discovered our next save statue. So, save statue is generally not hidden in this game. So once we see a save statue, we need to start paying attention and making sure that we want 23 hits. Does that affect how much? Your karma is clear in Ninja Gaiden 3 Eraser's Edge. Your karma that you get for damaging enemies is pretty clearly linked to things like how many hits you get in a combo. Did you use obliteration techniques with Lives of the Thousand Gods? Interesting. I wasn't expecting to find one of those. There is one that I thought was coming up later. So maybe there's a Life of the fact says there's a Life of the Gods right after the Crystal Skull, which would be the last thing we need to keep an eye out for. As long as the Crystal Skulls are pretty much where the fact says they're supposed to be, I'm okay. The Lives of the Thousand Gods are probably more useful than the Crystal Skulls, honestly, because they give you greater maximum hit points, and the Crystal Skulls are just going to give us a shop discount, and on the difficulty level I'm playing at, money hasn't really been an issue anyway. But it's more of like a thing, or like I know there's a certain number of those Crystal Skulls, and they're like collectibles, and I just want to get them all. Gotta catch them all. Collectible items. Okay, so somewhere up there's a dude firing at me. Oh, and there's a Crystal Skull. So that is the Crystal Skull up there, it looks like. So let's make sure we find a way to get over there. It's not really that hidden. Oh no, it wasn't a Crystal Skull. It was oh wait, yes it is. It's down there. So they kind of make it so you can see it. Not 100% sure what I have to do. I'm sure that the first part of it is wall jumping around. Probably have to time it so that time my release so that I land on that crossways pillar. And I'm going a little too far. Can't seem to control my jump so that I land right where I want to. There we go. Crystal Skull, bitches. Crystal Skull, bitches. New video game. Alright, so let me just quick see if where's this Life of the Gods? That's the last thing that's left. There's an open balcony that leads to a chest of the Life of the Gods. This is after we advance further up the statue, because as you have probably guessed by now, our objective is to get to the top of the Statue of Liberty. Plot stuff will happen up there. Might as well heal and save here. I mean, in theory... Oh. Can't get any farther up that way. In theory, I could try to fight more enemies and leave that and come back down to it, but generally I've been going to great effort to do that and it hasn't meant much. I've been burning Other than occasionally fighting those purple dudes, I'm usually burning all my healing items against bosses. So I don't see an open courtyard here. Here would be your open courtyard. And I took a hit. It's kind of that wouldn't be bad. Yeah, the Lunar is kind of forgiving of just button mashing the triangle button because it does kind of give you a spread out damage area that makes it difficult for other. If you're beating on one enemy, it's not that easy for the rest of them to interrupt. There's your Life of the Gods. Okay, looks like that's all that was out there. So what I said about enemies respawning, maybe not. I thought maybe those guys did, but maybe not. I took one hit. I'm a one-hit wonder. Well, I didn't take one hit. I took hits, and then the one hit that I took has not been kind of replenished. Ooh. I didn't mention the Muramasa statue. I just want to triple check here that there's nothing else to find. Nope, series of boss battles coming up. Oh, spoilers, I guess. I said series. I mean, you knew there'd be a boss battle. The fact that there's more than one, I guess, is a spoiler. There you go. We maxed out our items. Oh, damn it. I shouldn't have. Well, I guess that was a waste. Brains of spiritual. I guess that was a waste of buying one of those. Oh well. Aha. I bet you anything we have to. I can't freaking control the camera view at all here. Oh, that is the end of the path. Alright, so we're supposed to. I figure we're supposed to flippity flip up here. The Four Greater Fiends, Part 2. Eventually, the tension between the four fiend rulers evolved into fierce battle. The world was plunged into chaos as though hell had erupted upon Earth. This infernal conflict drew the attention of one of the archfiends, known as Vazda. Slowly he rose from his deep slumber to observe the commotion. Lord Vazda's gaze alighted upon a man, a lone human, who plummeted into the deep abyss of the archfiend's stare. He was a pretty heavy score. Let's see where this goes. Well, that does not appear to be the same one that we came out of, so I'm wondering if there's like something hidden that you can get by jumping in. Not really. You just get a longer jumping sequence to go up than you do on the other's end. Being afraid every time I turn a corner I'm going to get choke slammed by a giant purple demon. That's not just something I fear in the video game world too. I'm always worried about that in my real life. Giant purple demon's going to come out and choke slam me when I turn a blind corner. Ah, cinematics. Oh, we just teleport onto the head, huh?
I recognize that stink.
Hey, come on, man. I've bathed.
The repugnant stench of the dragon lineage.
You're nowhere near as cool as I am.
The final lament of an ancient creature. That's death you smell.
The smell of death surrounds you.
Have the lifespan of flies.
Oh,
I have
relatively, I guess, maybe.
your feeble minds could never comprehend.
I went to cats forever and ever.
Echoing through the cosmos. You may call me Alexei.
Oh, thanks for permission.
One of the 4 greater fiends, and master of lightning.
I'm pretty badass. So I want to switch to. I'm trying to switch my freaking weapons. It just says now saving. It said that for forever now. Yeah, so. Ow. I'm trying to get to my healing, please. Thank you. Ooh. Kind of owned here. I haven't hit him since the last time I took a healing item. I just basically... I don't know how I block or how I avoid that one, because it really does kind of seem like... Okay, he's got more than one hit to that combo. I need to... I can't just use all my healing up against this guy. As I told you, it's sort of spoilery, but we've got more than one boss to fight in this thing. I probably need to, well, let's just get through it. Through healing items like they're candy. But at least we won.
Such is the fragility of evil.
It only took me 800 healing items to beat you, you frail little pussy. What is this, like Sons of Liberty? He comes falling down there and he's like, by the way, Ryu, I'm the one who killed your parents. Then you knock him off the building. Is that guy a president? Anyway, well, here we go. Statue of Liberty coming to life to kill us. See, kind of foresaw this is a possibility, didn't we? We do not get an opportunity to. Do not get an opportunity to get our. Health items restored, so oops. Oh, okay, it's gonna be the Buddha fight again, isn't it? The arrows, they do nothing. Yeah, it's the Buddha fight again. Except that there's an area of effect when she slams her fist down, which we didn't have before. Ow. Oh, but you can block it. That's handy. There we go. Missed a chance there. Okay, well, nice to have some more healing items, but didn't really do well enough against Alexei to have that luxury. But helping us is the fact that this is very similar to the Buddha fight that we already did, so we kind of know what we're doing. There's a little area of effect after it's... This will make me vulnerable attack, so you have to be a little more careful if you're defending yourself. But we got it halfway beaten. Oh. It's got a little weakness spot on its... What the hell is that on its collar? Statue of Liberty doesn't not have a collar as far as I know. Oh, it's got new attacks it's doing though. Okay, get in there and attack the... Is it the hands still? No, now it's the head. It's the head. Get the head! Damn it, JG! Okay, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do at the end, because I'm getting it to the point where I'm supposed to finish it off somehow. Don't know what its weakness is at the end. Okay. I was just supposed to run up to its chest and hit triangle. Oh, because whatever that weird ass collar thing was, that was what was making it an evil demon. Because we have to get the Statue of Liberty back to... We can't just destroy it, right? I mean, Japan wouldn't destroy Symbol of America in one of its video games. Once she recovers from... Once she falls into the water, I'm sure she'll pull herself out, reassume her normal Liberty pose, and all will be well. We've completed Chapter 4. I might want to make a new slave slot. I'm thinking of that weird collar that was controlling Statue of Liberty. Yeah, we'll go ahead and call it a video there. Part of me wants to redo this and not use quite so many healing items, but we will see. I think we got enough money to buy more. Anyway, folks, I'm Mysterious JG. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more of Ninja Gaiden Sigma as we move into Chapter 5, rather, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is the first act where we get to play as like a guest non-Ryu character. So that should be fun. Hope you guys tune in for that next time.